Hey guys, this is Esther. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I would come and show you how I put the back and front of my hoop on. I've been getting a lot of emails and messages asking me if I could tell them how to make it because they don't know how. And most of the videos out there on YouTube, or at least a lot of the videos out there on YouTube, are videos showing like a project share of a hoop, but not actual process of how to make the hoop. So now the way that I'm going to show you how to do this is the way that I do it. However, guys, you can totally adjust this to whatever works for you. If this method works for you, that's great. If it doesn't, then I would suggest looking up like another tutorial or another DIY of an altered embroidery hoop. But this way has worked for me and it's fairly easy, and that's just how I do them. So you're gonna need obviously your hoop, and I noticed that this one is a little too big, so you probably won't see anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to a smaller hoop, but still the concept is exactly the same. Okay, so I have a smaller hoop here. So it's going to be exactly the same thing that I'm going to do with this hoop. It's going to be for no matter what size of hoop you have. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put the paper that you're going to be able to see in the background. So what you'll need, are scissors, pencils, glue, and the actual paper and that you'll use for the background, and the one you'll use for the front, or whatever it is you're going to use to make your pocket. So I'm going to be using this paper from the Hello Sunshine paper pad from Pink Paisley. I think this is so cute because it's got all kinds of like colored hearts. So if your paper is not double-sided, or whether it is or not, it really doesn't matter, because this is going to be the part that is going to matter, and then the other part will probably be against the wall if they're going to hang it as a decor piece. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip it over and you are going to trace your hoop. Now you are going to trace your hoop on the outside. And this, guys, is really easy because you guys know that I'm all about easy crafting. Okay, so right here where this part is, I just penciled it in. Okay, so that is the size of your hoop. So what you're going to do is you are going to take your scissors and you're actually going to cut a little outside of that. I'm going to guess maybe 1 inch to 1/2 inch outside, like this. That's basically all you're going to do. Maybe that's not even 1/2 inch. Maybe that's less. That looks like totally less than 1/2 inch. And you don't have to worry about it being like a perfect circle, because you already have that perfect circle traced, you know. You already, oh my gosh, look how horrible. I could not cut a straight line for the life of me. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you are going to cut little triangles all around your circle, maybe like every 1 inch to 1.5 inches apart. So this is what I do. It's just a little triangle. See that? And then I move over and a little triangle. Then I move over and a little triangle. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that to all the whole circle. Alright, so as you can see, I've done it to all around the circle. Now I'm going to take my hoop and I'm going to separate it from the bottom piece, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to flip it over the correct side that I want, and I'm going to put it like this, guys. Then I'm going to take each one of these little flaps that I've made and I'm going to put it up. You could do it one by one, or you can do them all first. It doesn't matter. So here's your choice of what you want to use to glue these. I've told you guys before, and I've talked about this glue. It's the 3-in-1 Beacon. It's really good. It's advanced craft glue. To me, it's almost like hot glue, but not hot. It even has the little stringy bits like the hot glue does. It even has that. The only problem, I guess, with this glue is that it oozes out of the tip. I hate that about it, but I'm always ready with like a little rag to wipe it and close it with the lid so it doesn't continue to ooze. So now that I've folded some of these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in, I'm going to add some glue to my hoop. And then I put it down and I'm going to start gluing my little flaps up. Now, if you use hot glue, it'll stick right away. I don't really like hot glue. You guys know why. I've talked about it many times. So I don't mind using these little clothespins. Plus, they're so cute. So then and this glue, guys, dries pretty quick too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put then I'm gonna continue to glue my little flaps. And then I just continue to do that. So you do want your paper to be at the bottom instead of gluing it on top, because this little lip right here is what's going to give you your pocket. So now I'm going to go around and see the first ones that I did, and you see they're all, this glue, I love it. It dries pretty quick. If you feel like you want to go back and add a little more glue, this would be your time to do it. Okay, so once everything is dry, you can go ahead and grab your scissors and trim off any excess that you might have had. Like I had, okay. And that's what it looks like in the back. So now I take my hoop and I open it. And I make sure that it's gonna fit with the paper. And then of course, I'm gonna have to close it in a bit. Okay. So now I have to decide what it is that I want to put on as the pocket. You can close this up completely. Okay, so you can do it like that. Then you can choose whatever it is you're gonna put as a pocket. If you're gonna use paper, some people like to glue it here. They glue it to the outside. Other people like to glue it on the inside. Like they take off this part and they do the exact same thing we did. They trace it. And then you're gonna cut bigger. You're gonna do the little triangles and then you're gonna put it in. That's one way of doing it, depending on what you're gonna use. I think I wanna use this from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna find where I want my pocket. I'm gonna trace it. I think that if you have maybe like lace or tulle or something that's not this thick, you could probably get away with just gluing it on top, or like paper. Okay, so I'm gonna glue it on right here. And I'm actually gonna glue it on this, guys. And any leftovers, I will fold down. You wanna make sure that your picture is the way you're gonna want it, and that you're gonna center it the way you want it. Cause what if your picture is like this and then you like put your pocket here, then you won't have your print in the back going the correct way. So my circles are going up and down, and this is where I'm gonna start my pocket. Now I know that I have the glue in here. Now if you use this glue, you know that the drying time is pretty quick. Because I'm going to want my hoop to go in like this. That's why I did it like that. But if you're not going to want it to go in, guys, you can already just put this one in and you could have just glued it on top. But for that extra security, I'm going to want it to be able to close. Okay, and there you go, guys. Now you have your little pocket and you have your hoop made, and I normally let this dry like a good 24 hours to make sure it sticks good. Now all you have to do is decorate it, and if you can see here, I still have some little paper peeking through, but that's okay, guys, because we can always add like little flowers or little embellishments. A popular trim right now is this ruffled one from Hobby Lobby. You can use that. You can use pearl beads. Ooh, that would look really pretty actually. But as you can see, guys, it's really not that much that's showing, and just a couple embellishments or maybe some trim will totally cover that up, and you won't even be able to see it. Anyways, guys, that is how I make my hoops. Again, this works for me and I really like it. It's easy, and I hope that it's easy for you guys and that you were able to understand this little tutorial on how to make your hoop. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys like this video, and if you haven't yet, subscribe and join our tiny family. Hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.